Hello Aquarius, welcome to your December monthly reading. Let's see what is coming up for you. I've made up a new format for the reading and I'm going to try that out, see how the energy flows through the reading. Hopefully you will like it. I'll start out with some oracle cards. Let's see what the main energies is around you. What do we have for Aquarius, please, for December? Trying to get one to fly out, but we'll see. Message for Aquarius, please. Okay, it doesn't want to. You've got a third quarter moon with adjustments are required. Third quarter moon has to do with adjustments of expectations, I heard, which is interesting because that's not kind of how I read third quarter moons. It's usually an aspect where something needs to be relinquished in order to go back to the next level, or go to the next level, not go back, go to the next level. But in your case, it came out an adjustment of expectation. So it's interesting. I'll take that message because, you know, sometimes things just come through like that. Yeah, something in your life is definitely at odds here. And you may need to actually sacrifice something in order to achieve that balance again. Okay. There's a conflict of interest here between you and yourself, or you and another. You know, there's definitely a need to adjust to something, to a new reality, to a new order, to a new way of being. And usually third quarters are kind of personal in the way that they're more internal than the first quarter square. This is not externally focused type of quarter moon. So it seems like there is some sort of internal adjustments that needs to be made. Yeah, I feel like that's, and again, this idea of adjusting expectations too does come through here. So take that as it resonates for you. Let's see what the flower oracle has. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Okay, none wants to come out. You have compassion with the Scottish primrose. Well, I haven't seen this card come out in readings. I mean, I haven't used this deck for some time. I used it in the last month's reading. Compassion. Immediately I heard having compassion towards oneself here. I don't feel like this is externally focused. Although this card can indicate that the adjustment can be about extending compassion towards another that you may be at odds with, but this could also be towards a part of yourself that you need to give some love and attention to. I will read that from the book, see what it says. Time for forgiveness and compassion, and a moment for increased understanding and peace. Enlightened and honest, unbiased evaluation of volatile situation is required. and stepping back for pause to assess from a different point of view is highly recommended. The reason behind fears, worry, and hesitation should also become clear. Love could be found in an unusual place or situation, and a warming of feelings towards another or yourself is indicated. Time for contemplation before you set off with your plans and ideas. Yeah, it kind of does go hand in hand with this third quarter moon. There's definitely some sort of a conflict that you're facing this month, whether that has to do with your own self or another. And it's time for you to kind of pause and assess the situation and achieve some sort of compromise, um, and have compassion towards yourself and others that you are involved with. Okay, let's see what the tarot has for you. So, what does Aquarius need to know for December? Let's see what we've got here. So the first card is you in your current situation. Second card is a focus of yours or a foundation you're building. The third card is a supportive energy. The fourth card is a challenge in your surroundings. It could be a person or an energy. And the future. Oh, yikes. Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean yikes, but I saw that Five of Swords. Yikes. I'm trying out this new format for the readings, and hopefully if it flows properly, I will continue with it. Let's see. So you being Justice, I do feel like you are trying to achieve some sort of compromise or some sort of balance here between you and another person. There's people present in your reading, so I feel like this energy does involve other people that you are connected to. Um, Whatever this Queen of Wands represents to you, because it's a surrounding energy. You also have a Queen of Cups that is a supportive energy. So again, this could be aspects of yourself, or this could be literal people that you are connected to. And again, you've got this Three of Cups here too, which is in your focus. I feel like you're trying to achieve some sort of balance here, some sort of fair judgment. You're trying to be fair. You're trying to be, I heard concise. Is that the word? Concise? Precise? Concise? I don't know. That's the word that came. I don't know what that means to you. Put it in your context. Sometimes I hear random words and I have to say it because it's part of the message. You're trying to be as fair as possible in a situation that may or may not be in your advantage at this point, because you have the Five of Swords here. So I feel like no matter how much you try to bring equilibrium to something or trying to be fair, you're dealing with something or someone that is unfair and unjust. All right. So in your focus, you have the Three of Cups. I do feel like you're trying to fit in just into some sort of situation or a group here. And this adjustment that you're trying to make here, or trying to be compassionate, I do see it as this Queen of Cups, which is is a supportive energy. And I feel like that's it. It's probably you, that aspect of you that is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is literally the embodiment of compassion. So I feel like you're trying to be compassionate towards other people, you're trying to understand them, you're trying to make adjustments, you're trying to be fair. Um, your focus mainly is to remain in that group or remain in the good graces of other people, okay? Or, you know, at best it could be that. At worst is that you're trying to fit into a place that maybe you just don't fit because there's too much discrepancies there between values, between um, you know, things that are at odds within that group or within that structure that you find yourself in. And I do feel like this could be related to friends. I don't see it as, you know, I hate to say it, but it seems um, the Three of Cups, it seems a bit more superficial at at surface level. It's a superficial, how do I want to put this? Give me a minute. Okay, so on the surface, this feel like it's something more trivial. Okay, so it's a trivial type of situation, or it's a trivial fight, or it's a trivial conflict, but it has a deeper meaning to you personally. Um, the meaning behind this trivial thing is more important than it actually looks like on surface level. Um, I don't know if you feel like you are an outsider in this, or you are unwelcomed, or um, you just feel like you're the one that has to keep the peace all the time, or you're dealing with situations that are not fair, like by design, by structure, and you're just trying to kind of fit in there somehow. So, yeah, it seems to have like a much broader meaning than what the surface level thing is. Okay. So, I feel like this situation is teaching you about compassion. I don't know if this is something that comes naturally to you. I feel like it's something that is required of you at this time to have that understanding and to have that sense of fairness, okay, in a situation that might get on your nerves, just basically. But yeah, I feel like it's teaching you that the larger meaning behind this has a bigger impact on you, especially that justice and death is here. So whatever is going on with you on the surface level, it has an impact on you, you know, on your life in general. It's going to create some sort of a lesson here for you. That's what I'm trying to say in a very roundabout way. Sorry. Um, but yeah, that's what I want to say here. Now, this Queen of Cups could be someone that is, I would say, on your side in this situation, is trying to provide you with wisdom. It's trying to provide you with a more softer approach to the situation instead of just kind of like cold, harsh, hard reality of the Justice card, which is you. So, take that as it resonates, but I feel like this is you learning that compassion, embodying that compassion, despite the fact that maybe the facts are not in your favor in this situation. So, a challenge for you is the Death card. Now, that's a hard challenge. Um, because the death shows up as a challenge, I would say that this is a difficulty of yours of accepting something that is no longer needed in your life. Is something that is dead, that has expired. Okay. The death card could also mean that you are, holding on to something that shouldn't be there anymore. it could represent some sort of transition too that you are resisting to go through. And again, it goes back to that third quarter moon there, which the third quarter moons is about releasing something that is not needed anymore. It's like kind of shifting? No. Um, kind of separating the things that you need from the things you don't need, and that is a challenge of yours. So that kind of shows up twice here for you. And I feel like you're needing to go through some sort of evaluation of what needs to remain in your life and what needs to go. And I feel like this situation that's showing up in your life that's teaching you something, it's actually teaching you to recognize the people or things or situations that are not, you know, for your benefit. Okay. And you're in a good position to make this assessment because you are justice. It doesn't get any better than that. You are in a position to really weigh out um, what's what, you know, and you're in a very good position to see what needs to be done. But again, death shows up as a challenge. So I feel like you're still trying to fix something that's not fixable, or you're still trying to revive something that is just, it's dead, it's no longer there. Okay. Or um, you're resisting some sort of transition here, whatever that transition means to you, from one place to another, from one job to another, from a relationship to another, whatever major transition point you find yourself in your life right now, it seems to be a bit of a resistance point for you here. In your surroundings, you have the Queen of Wands. This could be a person that you're dealing with, a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Um, this could also be energy that surrounds you right now that you can capitalize on, like um, having confidence, being self assured, um, not being dependent on other people's validation. That is the Queen of Wands. She shines in her own right. So if this is not a person, this is your energy that you need to kind of bring around you more of, kind of create that sort of self sustaining light, okay? Not being dependent upon other things to make you shine. And again, if this is a person you're dealing with, this is someone that is of kind of a fiery temperament, um, a bit gossipy, a bit, a bit of a show off kind of energy. Could be someone that you're having a conflict with currently. And again, this Five of Swords is what's coming towards you in the future. Again, you're going to have some serious conflicts here with whomever this other person of interest of yours is. Could be a group of people, it could be a specific person. There is some conflict coming up here. There's a lot of deception here with the Five of Swords, a lot of lies, a lot of mind games. And again, you're in this position of justice. You're trying to kind of see through the bullshit here. And I feel like you are going to. And you have tools available to you. You can be as compassionate as you like, can be as fair as you like, but at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to weigh out whether this is something that's worth it to you or it's not worth it to you. Okay, Justice is Venus in Libra. She decides if something is worth it or not. So, yeah, a bit of a conflicting situation that you're dealing with right now. And again, Five of Swords is also this third quarter moon. Literally, the square aspect is an aspect of conflict of interests, um, conflict of opinions, ideals, whatever it is. You're going to have to face something here, but I feel like you're going to pass that test because you're in a solid position to understand truth from falsehood, to weigh out your options, to find the better decision. Um, but eventually, you're going to have to let go of something that is no longer suitable for you. It's just not helping you out in any way. It's just creating more drama and more stuff. Yeah, there's like surface level stuff going on in your life in the month of December, but that have big lessons behind them, especially with justice, is the law of cause and effect here. And whatever surfacey, superficial level um, beefs you may have with people, there's lessons to be learned in the background, on a more deeper level. So that's kind of the message I'm getting here. So that was my reading for you, Aquarius. I wish you luck with all of this, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.